Imagine the deafening roar of the Colosseum, the scent of dust and blood, the anticipation of thousands. Gladiatorial combat was the ultimate spectacle in ancient Rome, a brutal dance of life and death. But beneath the pageantry lay a stark reality: gladiators were expected to fight, to entertain, to die if necessary. What then happened when a gladiator, standing before the baying crowd, simply refused to engage? This question delves into the very heart of Roman society, its values, and the grim realities of the arena. It challenges our understanding of honor, duty, and survival in an unforgiving world. From the moment they entered the ludus, or gladiatorial school, recruits were stripped of their former identities. They swore a solemn oath, the Sacramentum Gladiatorium, to endure burning, binding, beating, and death by the sword. This was not merely a promise, it was a complete surrender of their will and their very lives. Their training was relentless, designed to forge them into efficient killing machines and captivating performers. They learned to wield various weapons, master combat styles, and understand the choreography of the arena. Escape or defiance was rarely an option, as their lives were entirely controlled by their lanista, the owner of the gladiatorial troupe. The arena was more than just a fighting ground, it was a stage for Roman power and social order. Emperors and magistrates sponsored these games to display their wealth, generosity, and control over life and death. The crowd, a volatile mass of citizens, demanded thrilling entertainment and decisive outcomes. A gladiator's performance was judged not only on skill but on courage and willingness to face death. To refuse to fight was to deny the very purpose of the spectacle, to insult the sponsor, and to defy the expectations of the Roman people. It was an act of profound insubordination in a society built on hierarchy and obedience. Refusal could manifest in various ways. A gladiator might simply stand still, refusing to raise their weapon or engage their opponent. They might throw down their arms, signaling surrender before the fight even began. Another form of defiance could be feigning injury or illness, though this was often met with suspicion. Such an act would immediately disrupt the flow of the games and shatter the illusion of the gladiatorial code. The crowd's mood would shift from excitement to confusion, then to anger. The organizers would face a direct challenge to their authority and the integrity of the spectacle. The consequences for a gladiator who refused to fight were almost universally dire. Disgrace was immediate and profound, not just for the individual but for their ludus and lanista. Such an act undermined the entire system of control and entertainment. Punishment could range from severe public flogging to immediate execution within the arena itself. The lanista might order the gladiator killed as an example to others, or the presiding magistrate could condemn them for insubordination. Their death would serve as a stark warning against any future defiance. Historical records of gladiators outright refusing to fight are exceedingly rare. This scarcity is not surprising, given the absolute power wielded by their owners and the Roman authorities. Such an act would have been swiftly suppressed and likely omitted from official accounts. The system was designed to prevent such occurrences, through brutal training, the oath, and the constant threat of severe punishment. The few instances of defiance we know of often involved mass revolts, like that led by Spartacus, rather than individual refusal within the arena. Ultimately, the gladiators' refusal to fight was an act of profound rebellion against a system that demanded absolute submission. It was a challenge to Roman authority, to the will of the crowd, and to the very essence of the games. Such defiance was almost always met with swift and brutal suppression. The arena was a place where life and death were controlled, where entertainment reigned supreme. A gladiator's refusal was an unthinkable breach of this order, a stark reminder of the human will against an overwhelming, unforgiving machine. Want more brutal truths from ancient Rome? Subscribe to Medieval Dark and watch what really happened behind the Colosseum walls.